there, Monica here, and today's business spotlight is with Casey Smith. I'm over here at FEC Mortgage, and obviously you're a mortgage loan originator.
That's correct.
Just wondering if you could give us a little bit of a background. He's got quite a unique background, and then maybe kind of touch upon what it is actually that a loan originator does.
Well, as far as the background goes, before I did this, I was a television news anchor. I worked in Las Vegas on Channel 8 and 13 and Channel 10 for a short period of time for over the last 15 years. Before that, I was working in Salinas, California, which is Monterey, California area. Before that, my hometown of Casper, Wyoming, which was a lot of fun, and my first television job was in Hastings, Nebraska. I was there for 9 months, 5 days, 10 hours and 4 minutes. Wonderful people, just the land is so flat.
Okay, well, I've never, that's okay. I've never been to Nebraska, but I have been to Butte, Montana, which is a little bit different.
Butte, Montana is gorgeous. As far as being a mortgage loan originator, I'm the front lines to getting a mortgage loan. You talk to me first, we fill out the application, I pull your credit, I gather the documentation from you, your taxes, your bank statements, your pay stubs, anything else that we need to qualify you and pre-approve you for a loan, and I hand it over to the processor and the underwriter, and within a month or less, bingo, you're in a home.
That's awesome. I know one thing that I deal with in my business is most folks don't understand the difference between a pre-qual and a pre-approval. Can you kind of explain the difference between that?
Well, different companies qualify them as different things, pardon the pun. The way we look at it is a pre-qualification is we'll run your credit, we'll check your basics, and it's basically a word of mouth, we'll trust what you're saying type of thing. A pre-approval is when we gather all your documentation and prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you do qualify for the loan you want.
And and thanks for sharing that, because I know a lot of folks say that, oh, I'm pre-qualified, but you really want to be going in with a pre-approval.
Unless the company, right, unless the company you're dealing with considers pre-qualification the whole enchilada, which I've run into a couple of times.
Okay, I have too, I believe.
Right. So, but you want to, it's a full documentation situation. You're pre-qualified or pre-approved, as we put it, once you've submitted 2 months worth of bank statements, a month's worth of pay stubs, 2 years worth of tax returns, or W-2s. Not everybody needs to submit tax returns anymore. The documentation regulations are lightening up a little bit. But until you've given all your documents that can pre-qualify you and then pre-approve you, you're not ready to go.
Okay, and I know that that's just really important. I hope everybody gets the difference between that. So what, if I can ask, what made you decide to go into mortgage loan originating?
I've always been interested in real estate, and I have a degree in economics, so we fused the two together, and it was a natural fit. It's a lot of fun. It's very challenging, and it's not easy. I mean, the rules and regulations since 2008 and the crash and everything. If you haven't bought a home since the mortgage meltdown of 2008. It's a little bit more financially invasive than it used to be. Let me just put it that way.
But I think that's good, right?
Oh yeah, for the country, yes.
Exactly. I think it puts us in a better place than we were back then.
Oh, absolutely.
So let me ask you, what motivates you to do this?
Well, a lot of things motivate you. I'd be disingenuous if I didn't say it's a job, and we need to make a living. But also, the thing about it is that I always get very close to the clients, and seeing them at closing when you get the pleasure of handing them the keys, but I get the pleasure of saying you're in a new home. And it's important for most people. It's the single biggest investment they'll ever make in their lives, and it's the first one. No doubt is a little scary. It is, and we can help you through that. After you get used to the process and the fact that you're not really signing your life away because you're going to be spending that much money in rent anyway, and especially in Las Vegas's market right now, if you get to the point where you don't think you can afford it or you get tired of it, you want to move up, good possibility that you can sell it within a year and at least get your money out of it, if not realize a little bit of a profit.
Yeah, that's awesome. I get to know. Is there any kind of a weird situation or odd thing that with the client that you shared just for?
Well, let me share one. It wasn't really her fault. I had a client some years back who was pre-approved one of the large banks, and she was pre-approved. She thought, so she was moving up here in her moving truck with her 3 dogs, all of her belongings, getting ready to do a new job into a new home, and the bank calls her while she's coming between here and Phoenix and says, you don't have a loan.
Oh,
and this poor woman, she handled herself extremely well, but you could tell just by the tone of her voice she was beside herself. And it was so cool because she was so emotionally distraught. And the realtor she picked out here called me, and because she had all her documents prepared for this other institution. Anyway, she got into me really quick, and we closed her in under 3 weeks between Thanksgiving and New Year's.
Oh,
we had
that's
2 holidays in there, and we still did it. Yeah,
No,
and it was cool. That was a pretty quirky little transaction that worked out. It was great.
wow. Good thing that you were in the picture, right?
Well, it's a good thing my team was in the picture.
The team is
the
in
whole
the picture.
team.
And
It's
you
a
know,
team sport.
and you're right, because there's always choices, right, that people can make,
Sure.
but not all companies can pull something off like that.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, so what you're asking for is a shameless plug, and I'm more than happy to provide. Yes, the thing about FBC Mortgage is that I'm so lucky to be part of a team that combined we have at least 40, 50 years of experience. And if you add in our branch manager and some of the other people who work not on my transactions but other transactions, we have well over 300 or 400 years of experience. And we close them fast. It's all digital now. We don't waste time on stuff that really doesn't matter. Okay, like some of them do.
Yeah.
We'll get to the heart of the matter quick, and generally we close a loan in 3 weeks.
Folks, hey, if you're looking to get in the business of buying a home, investing, whatever it is, you need to come out here and see Casey at FBC Mortgage. He's awesome.
But you know what? You need to go see Monica first, okay? So Monica can give you my number.
All his
But
information.
we want to talk about awesome here. This young lady, I mean, you're pounding the pavement constantly.
Down in the
And
pavement.
you're doing a great job, and
Well,
you're getting the
thank you.
word out. And
Can you let them know what's the best way to contact you?
the best way to contact me is my cell phone number, 702-581-8450. If you can remember the email address, it's Casey Smith, CASEYSMITH, at FBCHomeLoans.com. FBC stands for nothing. We call it Fresh Baked Cookies. It's okay.
Awesome!
Yeah. Awesome!
All right, folks, there you have it. Mr. Casey Smith. Come out and see him when you're looking to buy a home. Talk to you
See you
soon.
both. Yeah, thank you.
Bye.